How you been?
I've been, busy, uh, well, actually busy and having fun, more fun now training than I did when I was competing. If
Yeah.
that's, yeah. Well, because when you're competing, you always have a date, like a final destination. And so usually you're learning stuff that you could use in your off season, or you're learning stuff so late that you can't really apply it the way you want to. And you're like, oh man, why didn't you teach me this sooner? Now I learn things at my own leisure and I get to apply it. And as a result, the training is way more, it wasn't not fun then, but it's way more fun now. Having nothing to
Okay.
like hang over my head, I can explore techniques and really explore my own strength a lot better than I could before.
Okay.
That's,
I'm gonna ask you a silly question. Are you still competing now?
no, 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 no. I retired in 2019. My last show I won, and I figured better to let the
Okay.
public see me walking off the stage a winner than staying on stage and looking like who knows what.
Yeah. Oh, so were you so did you ever get your pro card?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got my pro
okay.
card. I got my pro card in the Nationals in 2011 as a
Oh, okay.
bodybuilder,
All right.
actually, as a bodybuilder,
Oh,
and then I had to transition over to women's physique because Steve Weinberger had seen me at the Tampa Pro, and I had done, at least for myself, I had done well. Now, when I say that success is measured by winning and losing in bodybuilding, in my case, I never thought I was going to win because I was always small. I was always the smallest woman on stage, and my job wasn't necessarily to win, but was to chase. Like I was chasing the big girls, and I finally was making some ground chasing them. So like this particular call out in this year, I got like where I used to get third call out because again size, not structure or conditioning. Um, I was getting second call out. It was amazing. So I was like, oh shit, I'm catching up. And then Steve Weinberger sees me and he's like, all right, well, your body looks more for women's physique. Maybe you do better in that arena. And all I can think of is I finally get the body I want. And now you want me to bring it down. What is wrong? So I did women's physique. Um, Bittersweet. I'm not upset I did it. It was more suitable to my physique. However, uh, the I had to reinvent myself. Let's just go with that. For women's
yeah.
physique, then for bodybuilding. So remember when I started, women's bodybuilding was all they had. They didn't have figure or bikini or women's physique. So that's all I
Yeah.
knew. And now I had to do the nuances, the fingers open, and the extra special glamour part. And I'm like, what the hell? The fuck is this shit?
Yeah, I see some of your like your interview with all the race George Page, and
Oh yeah, yeah,
I yeah, and I that's my guy, and I heard when the interview where you said that you first was introduced to bodybuilding like through watching What Love Got to Do with It with
yeah.
Tina
Well,
Turner and
yeah.
not Tina
Okay.
Turner but Angela
Yeah,
Bassett.
and Angela Bassett. So how this went down was, I was doing group fitness, and as a group fitness instructor, everybody thinks you're in shape. I got news for you. No, you're not. Well, depending. I will say I was cardiovascularly in shape, but I was not physically in shape. So I was skinny fat, meaning at the time that we're talking, I had a gut, love handles, cellulite. Oh, it was a hot mess, hot twisted mess. Anyway, I go see what's love got to do with it. Angela Bassett's older than me, I believe, and so is Tina Turner, and both of them had a better body than I did at a younger age, and I was like, oh hell no. So
yeah,
the following Monday, I think it was, I went into the gym. I found a personal trainer, a guy who was actually interviewing for a job as a personal trainer, and I was interviewing for group fitness. And he needed a volunteer to show that he wouldn't rape women while he was on the floor. And I was a volunteer. And then after that, I just approached him and said, "Hey, can you train me? Can you teach me how to?" He's like, "Yeah, but you got to meet me at such and such." All right, 5 neighborhoods away from where I live. But I got it. I got it in, and from that day going forward, never looked back. Literally, I got in the gym. That was it. Never looked back.
yeah, yeah. Angela Bassett to do it for you, cause I,
Yeah,
I remember I seen her like in like it's this movie that she was in. It's called Strange Days. It
yeah,
was like
yeah,
a yeah, she was ripped. I would
yeah,
say I didn't see
yeah.
Love Got to Do with it. For some reason, I didn't see that, but I
How?
remember
I am
Strange
going to
Days.
revoke. I'm going to revoke your black card for saying that out loud.
Well, tell you the truth, I seen some clips of it, but I don't know. I wasn't like, I don't know why I didn't see it. It just, I don't know. I don't know.
You're slipping, man. You're slipping. It's a good movie. Let's just go with that. But I, as I was saying though, because these two women had such excellent physiques, and they're older
Right.
than me, I'm just like I can't reconcile it in my head. Like, wow, there's no excuse for you to have this body, and they're older than you, looking like that. You gotta pull yourself up, get your game right. So I started training, and somebody saw me in the gym training. They thought, oh, well, you have the genetics, you know, to do this. Up until that point, I didn't even know they had shows. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't really equate.
Yeah.
Anyway, um, 6 months later, they put me in my first show, and I won. And literally, my competition years began in 1995. That was my first show. And from that point
Wow.
going forward, I only missed 2 years of competition. One because of uh, 9/11, and the other because I was doing some sort of like personal, introspective program. Don't ask. It was a lot, and it wiped me out that year. So the following year I came back, and so I've only missed really 2 years, if you don't count. Yeah, 2 years. That's about 2 years of actually being on stage since
Yeah.
I had decided to train or compete. And there you
Mm.
go.